So as you may remember in this series, we have been playing as a soldier in Kofran's army. However, things haven't always gone to plan, and the AI tends to get us into some pretty sticky situations, especially considering the fact that the AI doesn't quite understand the actual strength of magic and all the other abilities like cannons and elite infantry. So I think it is only fair that it is time to go ahead and wield Galmaraz ourselves, play as Kofran, and bring the swift justice of the Empire down on the traitorous scum. So yes, we are playing as Kofran in this playthrough, and I thought it could be kind of a fun idea to basically go ahead and maybe play as an individual lord every single episode from now on. So maybe next time we play as Manfred van Carstein in this same save and just see what we can get done. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. And of course, if you guys want to see more of this series on the channel, be sure to go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below. It really does help out a ton, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I upload Bannerlord content pretty much every single day. So one of the great advantages of being able to play as Kofran is I get to choose the battles that we fight, meaning that I can basically go ahead and fight in the daytime now. That was kind of a big issue in the previous playthrough, was that we were always ending up fighting at nighttime, so I can now attack this army. And we can also actually command the armies ourselves, as well as getting to wield Galmaraz. Oh, are they attacking the city? Oh, this is good. We can whittle them down a little bit before fighting, because Kofran doesn't have any artillery in his army. He can't wield it. For whatever reason, Galmaraz is not an artillery man. However, the AI does utilize artillery if they're leading the army, which means they're going to be bombarding us from a pretty large distance and basically ripping through our lines. We don't really have much say in the matter, so I'm going to let the AI throw themselves against the walls of Volan, let them kind of take out the garrison a little bit, and then we're going to make our way in and kind of clean them up, hopefully, because again, their army is way stronger than ours. Actually have a ton, oh my god, a ton of upgrades to go ahead and stick down, which I guess I'm going to 100% do, because yeah, of course we want our soldiers to be pretty elite. Oh my god, 90 Empire recruits. That is insane, just all upgrading. Let's get some Free Company scouts. Let's go ahead and grab some handgunners. We definitely want as many demigryphs as we can, and we'll also take the Reichsguard. Perfect. Okay, cool. I mean, that's going to make our army way better. We're also going to wait until daytime, and then I think it's time to move in now. We outnumber the enemy enough that I think their artillery won't be anything too crazy, because the advanced power is slightly in our favor, but again, we are attacking them. They have artillery. That's going to cause us several issues, but yeah, my god, that was a lot of soldiers. Oh, I love it. I love the beautiful maps that the mod team does do. It's just so many awesome engagements. Again, we can hold this line with cavalry flanking, archers shooting down. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh my god, look at this map. I tried my best to fight in daytime, and we've just got a mist over the battlefield. This is absolutely insane. So we have a lot of infantry and we have a lot of archers. Looking at the battlefield, it seems like there's some good cover off to the left and the right, but we have the majority of our soldiers just mainly being under the command of the infantry. So I think the plan is just to throw ourselves forward, send our cavalry after their horse archers, and just really kind of blitz them down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick all my infantry into a loose formation. Kind of seems a bit crazy to begin with. We'll tighten up obviously as we get closer to the enemy, but I know they have artillery and that's going to rip through us. Let's go ahead and do that right away. Let's stick it on slow motion, because yeah, the enemy are sitting all the way back here with a large portion of their army. So let's just get ourselves as forward as possible. We can utilize the trees and everything else, get our archers into a good position here, and our cavalry into the forest as quickly as possible, and even our horse archers can make their way up and start firing off shots. So one of the really cool things is we obviously get to play as Kofran as well. We get to ride a demigryph, we get to wield Galmaraz. It's going to be a fun time for sure. I'm interested to see how much damage Galmaraz actually does do. Luckily as well, there hasn't been much in the way of cannon fire quite yet. Let's see if we can go ahead and smash this guy off his horse. Oh my god, Galmaraz, and oh my god, that's crazy. The demigryph is so much larger. It's really weird to go ahead and use. Okay, the missile fire is now coming in. We are getting closer and closer to the enemy line, which is fine. We're throwing magic back at them as well. A decent amount of friendly fire popping off as well. Yeah, they really have barely any infantry. Okay, this is good for us. They also have a line of artillery back here. Okay, closing that down, super important. So let's go ahead and get our infantry into just a normal line formation now, and we'll throw them up. They should be able to basically warn off this missile line. Our own archers can get into this position here. I'm going to send one of our cavalry lines, which is this one. Yeah, I'm going to send one of these cavalry lines 100% down the right flank, and we're just gonna blitz down these guys here. I want them to charge in and just deal with this, and then our other line, I guess our other cavalry line, can go after their missiles. We'll send them after that, and we have our missiles here, which I'll just leave after the AI to command. Okay, good job, boys. Everything should be in motion now, and hopefully come off pretty well. Yeah, not so bad, not so bad. I might dismount here, honestly, though, and just try and take out as... Oh, my God. Did you guys see how much damage that is? I mean, it's like France gets access to anything too crazy. But, yeah, kill all the artillery crew. If we can make it so they can't use the artillery, that would be perfect. The rest of our infantry is now charging in as well. Yeah, okay. When Franz's weapon collides, even against the elite cavalry of the Empire, it still does 60 damage. Yeah, that is bonkers. Let's maybe dismount and get stuck in and help out with the boys, because we are taking some serious casualties right now. Our missiles and everybody else isn't able to do as much. But yeah, 300 damage we just caved in that chest. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, we want to be careful not to get overrun here, because they can cause us some damage, and it's not like we break shields. I feel like Franz's weapon should be enough to like break a shield in one swing, because it does go through multiple people. But yeah, I feel like Franz should be good enough to do that. Also hit that Demigriff Knight doing 100 damage, not too bad. The battlefield is absolutely chaotic, but yeah, this is the type of weapon I want to be wielding. And oh my God, we just killed a Demigriff Knight in one hit. That is insane. A lot of missiles here, which we of course need to deal with. Let's probably get our missiles a little bit closer. Why not? The infantry can keep on fighting. We also just took 13 damage from like one really bad weapon there. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, we're getting hit now. We're getting hit. Let's go back. I'm sure one of our healing dudes will be able to drop down a healing pod, and we'll be able to heal. The missiles are now up here as well, a little bit closer, so we'll be able to get some good evasive fire. I definitely do not want to die as Franz. We're going to play a little bit safe. I don't know where our mount is, so we'll just equip ourselves on this one, and again, oversee the battlefield. Okay, we got a Demigriff Knight here. I want to see... Oh, 100 damage. Can we finish him off? Can we finish him off? No, he's going to get out of there. He must be pretty wounded, though. And it looks like a majority of our infantry, yeah, has been defeated. So let's just bring them back here. The missiles can continue to fire off against theirs. The cavalry is popping off. Did we manage to deal? Oh, we still didn't manage to deal with this that much. I'm just going to send all my cavalry to deal with this as best as it can, I think. I think that is the plan of action right there. And then bring up the infantry, reform, and then go in for another charge. Because it doesn't look like they're doing as many charges as maybe they would like. And I definitely do not want Franz to die this early on in the battle. So I'm going to sit back. I feel like he should be, you know, have a little bit more HP than he does. Or maybe even, I don't know, just like not take as much damage, have way more resistances. Because, yeah, we take 13 damage from like a really crappy weapon. Oh my God. What rabble have I been sent in this battle? I wanted an army. Okay, so I think one thing we're going to have to do is I'm basically just going to take this entire squad of really low tier infantry and just throw them forward. Their artillery is still causing us issues. Somehow our cavalry hasn't been able to deal with these guys. I don't really know how. And we're just going to lob our like a massive infantry in a wedge formation into their flanks and hope for the best. I mean, numbers wise, we definitely have the advantage, and that should be enough to claim victory, but I'm not hoping out too much. I'm hoping, yeah, I'm just wishing our numbers will be enough to win this one. I mean, again, it doesn't look like they have as many good soldiers left. And I guess this is a good training scenario for the boys. Oh no, I've gone too deep. I went too deep into their artillery and was slain. No, that is not good. Okay, infantry, you have to charge down the artillery. It is literally the only way. We need to get that piece off action as quickly as possible. I'm not sure if you can destroy artillery, but I think kind of a cool feature, like have a HP bar like other artillery and just try and take that down, like so that you could send cavalry to go and destroy a specific piece of their artillery, because yeah, it is really powerful, especially if it gets a good shot off. Oh my God, I am facing down the barrel right now. Let's make sure oh my God, he's aiming at me. How dare you? Okay, we've done it. We've got this out of control. As I said, I don't think you can destroy it. Oh, you can. Okay, you can destroy it. But I don't know how well the AI does with that. And yeah, I mean, we're doing damage to it, but barely anything. Nice. We managed to win this battle. I mean, quite a few casualties. We did kill them almost 2-1 though, so I'll take that. And you can already start to see, as soon as I get to command the men, the battle does go a little bit smoother. I mean, Franz had to give his life for this battle, but this will be a big kick in the balls for the forces of Telebackland. And And now that we are also not just a soldier in Franz's army, I also get to take all of these guys prisoner and also get to save my own fellow warriors. So this little beautiful chappy has now been freed, which means he can go off, he can recruit back his army, and he can go and basically form up a new army. Lots of experience in that battle, 184 upgrades out of the 273 that we have. We're improving this army pretty dramatically, and I think France's army is going to be one to fear after we are done with it after this episode. So we've healed up a little bit. I'm up to 40 HP, and we kind of need to end this war against Talheim because they are also getting eaten up by the vampires. They're coming in a pretty aggressive manner, conquering castles that rightfully belong to the Empire. But we're also fighting Null in the south, and they're raiding and conquering lands. You know, our city right here is under a lot of pressure by them, so we kind of have to try and just maybe conquer another settlement, because again, I need to make it so that I'm strong enough to deal with the vampires when they do come. Maybe leave Talheim with a few castles and a couple cities to the north, but I want to go ahead and secure this castle for my own. They shouldn't be able to field another army for a little while, which is good, and we should be okay to maybe conquer this without too much hassle. If we do, I think I'm going to peace out. We're going to move maybe down to Null. I'll probably leave them with Null, but maybe conquer the surrounding settlements. We also need some time to build up our armies. You can see our forces are running a little bit low. Besides my army, the army itself is a little bit weaker than maybe I would like. So it should be a fairly straightforward siege. These castles aren't anything to worry about. And one of the things I'm actually really looking forward to in the whole campaign of this, if you guys do want to see us, me continue this on, is to basically go ahead and explore all the custom maps, because there are about 5 or 6 custom siege maps, which would be really exciting to mess around with, honestly. Oh, come on, we didn't get this ladder. Oh, no, come on. Let's get it up. Let's get it up, please. Don't mess me up. Okay, perfect. We did take some damage. An arrow to the back is never a good sign. They have some gunners over there as well. I'm going to kind of basically just hide out here for a little bit. I know Fran's hiding, but we need the infantry to get up here, and we need to start assaulting the settlement as quickly as possible. We've made it to the top of a ramp. The boys aren't here quite yet. I'm hoping we're going to be okay. I basically just need to, jump up here and, run off into a corner, not die, and then I'll be good. Because, yeah, we're pretty close to dying right now. But if I can just get to the top of a hallway and I can basically funnel them in, also stop these missiles from shooting as well, is not going to be a bad plan of action. The rest of the army is now, I think, up here. So that should be a decent setup. Boom. And everyone they send up here now, we should be... Oh my God, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of boys they are sending to kill me. Okay, we need to jump. Hopefully we can survive this fall. Nice, we did. That's perfect. There is a lot of enemies. Why are there so many boys here? I also need to tell my infantry to charge. They actually go ahead and assault the settlement. And let's just fall back. Let's go ahead and take a second to regain control. I think everybody should be pushing up the ladders now, which is good. So let's make our way back here. I basically want to just try and draw as many of them away as we will Galmaraz. Because again, if they want to keep on following me, that's fine. We go up here again. We go ahead and stop this artillery piece from shooting. Oh, I mean, it is a travesty that Franz doesn't one-shot shields with this weapon. I feel like he really should. And there you go. The boys, why aren't you guys getting that other ladder up and running? I mean, the battering ram is up, but come on, get the other ladder up there. Okay, time to jump down again. No, let me jump. Oh, no, we missed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Franz was killed in a measly siege battle for nothing. Okay, that's fine. Let's just make our way up here then. I'll loosen up my archers so they can get into a better position. And let's go ahead and get this artillery piece, this other ladder up. Okay, just helping the AI out a little bit. That should hopefully give us a much better opportunity to, get multiple soldiers up the wall. I'm going to go and do it, I think, the same over on this other side. We have also opened the actual gate open, but I don't know if we're going to be able to really do much with that. I think just getting these ladders up should be enough. It's not like they have a ton of soldiers anyway, so... Okay, I've decided to bring my men a bit further in here now, as we just snipe these guys out. I think the gate is going to be the most cost-efficient way of breaching this. They don't really have as many men here now, so we should be okay to, break through him. And we just charge. I friendly fire that guy, and I think we'll be able to break through this defense fairly easily with our sheer weight of numbers. especially if I can get in there. The missiles are going to hurt, don't get me wrong, but if I can just get in here, open a path, and then we'll be fine. Obviously, kill any of these guys with his lone archer, who is bravely leading the charge after Franz has been slain. Also make our way inside here and obviously deal with these guys. This guy's weapon's not as good as Franz's, obviously. That was a little bit more effective at one-shotting people, but hey, I'll take it. And the more of these guys that go down, the better, because it does actually draw more people away, which is really nice. And I think we are now almost through the gate. God, their shield wall is holding pretty nicely. Oh, I wish I had a better weapon here, like a great sword or anything would be amazing. And we basically just have to rely on killing the low tier units, because our sword is not penetrating anyone with good armor whatsoever. We took the castle, but my god, at what cost? Seriously, I don't know. I've never had that much of a problem on these smaller castles, but the AI just refused to do anything I wanted it to in that battle. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We lost a lot of men, which again does kind of suck. But we've also just freed 147 soldiers, so I'll take that. We'll go ahead and sort this by eliteness, and we'll just take everybody of a high tier. So that was actually pretty goddamn good. I think we literally just replaced like our entire losses from that battle, and hopefully the AI also got a portion of that as well. I got like 6 or 7 demigriff riders. We can also just ignore this and get some more experience there as well. Again, look at Franz. He looks so goddamn clean. Galmaraz, amazing. I love the banner in the background as well. Yeah, they've done such a beautiful job with that armor, and it's really nice to see it being very different from like Warhammer Total War and stuff like that. It's super cool. So yeah, with that victory, I think we have to peace out of Talabakland. Hopefully they will accept it. We can't really fundamentally fight a war against Avalon, Visenland, and Talabakland at the same time. So whatever, I'll pay them some tribute. I mean, again, the war system in this game is kind of stupid. We've won several battles against them, and yet we're paying them tribute. You know, definitely something that Tailwells do need to look for. But hey, that is what it is. And we're now at peace with them. We do need to head down south as quickly as possible, though, because we do have another settlement that is under siege. So let's make sure we get down there. Okay, I've made it down here, but I do not think we can defeat the Nolian army. We have been busy. Blood, sweat, and tears have been poured into the war against Talabakland, and yet we're struggling here. Like, luckily, the settlement itself has a decent set of garrisons, so I'm hoping they'll get themselves weak enough that we can then push in. But I don't know, our numbers are dropping very quickly. Oh, hello. What? Just gonna run. Okay, hello. I'll go ahead and make sure you surrender and just kill you, because hey, that's 103 kills in the war, and yeah, you are now my prisoner, and you are now my prisoner, and all these troops have now joined the army. The question is like, do we go in for this battle again? They are dropping numbers pretty quickly. I think once they get down to probably below 1,000, I'm gonna have to go in. Oh, there is actually another extra 100 men here, so maybe we do then fight in. I'll go ahead and grab him into my army if I can, maybe. Yeah, I think we have to go in here now and just help out as best as we can. Hopefully the other guys don't get involved. Yeah, balance of power bar is still very even, so I'm just going to make sure we have everybody upgraded and then fight this battle, because this will definitely determine the outcome of the war. So looking at the enemy army, they again have tons of missiles. They have lots and lots of cavalry, but not much infantry. So I think our goal is going to be very much the same. We're literally just going to push on them. I'm going to send my cavalry automatically after their units there, and we're just going to just bum rush them, because it doesn't seem like, again, they have as much infantry as we do. I'm going to, yeah, utilize the cavalry, try and get all of this horse stuck in the enemy battle line so they can't then fire as our infantry and everybody else approaches, and yeah, just do as much damage as possible. Now, remember, as we're swinging this weapon, we have to really go swing like a much lower, and we're already dead. What the hell just hit me? The artillery is now coming in. My god, I don't know still what the hell hit Franz, but it must have been brutal. A lot of my cavalry is now stuck into their back lines. The magic is firing. I'm going to go ahead and rotate my missiles off into his flank so they can just basically shoot into all of this. There is a huge ass cavalry fight right now, hopefully going in my favor, and our infantry is very, very close to being stuck in their face as well. We're going to get these guys into probably a line formation now. Yeah, how much cannon do they have? Just one? Two, but yeah, they have 2 artillery pieces. That is super scary. Luckily, our own mages are hitting them back and getting some really nice dense hits on them. Just keep on pushing, boys. The missiles are now in formation, so they'll be able to start offering some good support here. Let's maybe just whip off a shot right there. Doing only 18 damage is not great, but just keep on getting in their faces. Keep on pushing, please. I don't care about all that artillery coming in. We just need to basically get as many soldiers up here as possible and then just charge down their infantry. as we can see, the mortar rounds coming in. Here it comes, incoming! Oh, it would have been awesome if it came a bit closer to me. Oh, so much damage. Can we get on a horse? It was a great sword here as well. I really wanted to get on like a horse and just go and charge down the rest of the missiles, but I don't think that's going to be successful. So I'm just going to run my ass over here, dodge the artillery like it's through the fires and the flame, and just try and stop these mortars. So they have 2 cannons and a mortar. That is a deadly. Definitely want to stop the mortar from firing if I can. Oh, that guy's head just got cut clean off. Oh my god, this guy's just like, there we go, finally. Because, yeah, stopping the mortar is more important because, obviously, they can shoot over the hill if they position their artillery behind. So, if I can stop this thing from shooting, the better. And, yeah, it looks like we've already actually overrun their infantry as well. So, yeah, just make sure they no longer have anyone commanding this artillery. Kill all their artillery crews. Kill the heretics. Okay, Lord JK, them heretics are in my army. Ignore that really quickly. And then, there you go. They're reforming. Or are they retreating? They could be doing both. No, they're reforming. Cool. So that means we're going to have to basically reform ourselves. Let's get our missiles set up right here. And what remains of our infantry in front of this artillery. We basically want to form a line of reinforcements and everybody else here, so that as they approach us, the soldiers can just basically, you know, defend this artillery from ever shooting again, because that's going to be doing what's the most damage to us. Ooh, we got cut down pretty heavily there. But yeah, getting these guys on the full side should be good. Maybe we have to fire in. The infantry reforming. And we'll get you guys... No, I don't want you guys in shield wall, because if I'm in shield wall, then these guys will take forever to get here. And we need them to get here as quickly as possible. Sorry, how many demigriffs do they have? No, I've been hoarding these boys. There are so many. Look how much damage they're doing to our army right now. That is insane. Let's maybe try and take out as many of these gunners as I can. That was actually a really nice shot by me. Yeah, I've really... Okay, they're charging their infantry at me now. Okay, we need to countercharge then. No, their dudes are coming after my missiles, which is actually fine. They can come after our missiles all they want. We'll just keep on falling back as they approach us. Yeah, let's just keep on pulling back. We need to deal with this horde of demigriff riders that are currently situated here. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. We just need to keep up the fire. Eventually, the demigriffs will go down. And then we can really rotate our line and deal with them elsewhere. Because if we can just, like, yeah, stop them down, obviously kill all the lower tier units as well, like that guy and that guy, then we should be in a much better situation. You can see also that the damage the demigriff riders do as well is absolutely brutal. Okay, the infantry has now smashed into us. I think this battle will go pretty well, because we do also still have our archers back here as well, firing in to the enemy. So I can't imagine they'll be able to withstand all of us. It's just the demigriffs, really. They're the ones doing the craziest amount of damage. I mean, I don't really think that there's a spear here, but I don't think this will really do much against a demigriff rider. Yeah, 3 damage. I can couch this. Okay, good to know. And I think we've cleared up their infantry quite nicely now. And you can see, as soon as we dismount the riders, the battle is quite easily won, but it's actually getting to that point. Luckily, more reinforcements are arriving. They also have more reinforcements arriving. We just need to reform and then just charge them. How many soldiers? And yeah, I mean, both sides have around about 400 men left, so it's going to be a close one, that is for sure. Oh my god, they've retaken their goddamn... They've retaken the artillery pieces. What the hell? Okay, we need to go ahead and stop that. I just saw some mortar rounds flying, and I was like, what? I really maybe should have given them a command to, like, dive on them. There you go. Look at them. The cannons are firing as well. Okay, we need to stop that, like, ASAP. Just literally charge the operating crew as quickly as possible. How dare you fire that thing? Never again. Never again. And the mortar, obviously, is the most important weapon to stop from firing. There's still a lot of them, though. But, yeah, the boys have now arrived. Good, good, good. Oh, that friendly fire, though. Stop that mortar. Stop it. We got one more round off. I should have held my line here. I really should have. There you go. I think the battle has been won now. Even though France has once again been wounded, I really feel like they need to buff that armor. Victory is ours. They have like maybe 1 or 2 lines left remaining of infantry, which we should be able just to run down now without too much trouble. Yeah, finish off the battle. I'm going to charge everybody because, yeah, they have... a couple hundred soldiers left. I mean, both sides have lost a dramatic amount of men. Luckily, we just come out a little bit better. One of the good things, though, about Bannerlord battles as they run to get back on the artillery is that as the battle goes on, worse and worse troops do spawn in. So if you can, like, survive the first couple waves of an enemy attack, generally what they're going to be bringing in after that is going to be way worse. So you can end up kind of using that quality, if you have any of it remaining, to be, like, a godsend and just ruin the enemy. Yeah, overall, a pretty even battle. Both sides lost a lot of soldiers there, but we defended the city, which was the most important thing. Hopefully we took a bunch of prisoners, and we got a couple soldiers, I guess. Not really. Some of the leopard pikemen would be decent, but yeah, and an outlaw captain, I guess he can redeem himself, and some recruits, I guess we'll just take. A bunch of prisoners, I guess we'll stick in the prisoner hold, but that was about it. That was about it. We'll get 10,000 experience first, so that'll be a big oomph for the soldiers that do remain. And I guess most importantly, we did actually manage to survive this endeavor, and we did manage to push back the Nullian army, which should take them a little while to go ahead and rebuild. But of course, the same can be said for us as well. I'm debating whether or not to... Oh, Noel's actually under siege. Who is fighting Noel? I guess it's maybe Averland or Stirland? Yeah, it must be one of them, right? Oh, yeah, it's Stirland. They're currently assaulting the city. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting, Ben. I mean, we're actually almost out of food, so let's quickly rush back to the city. But if they fail this, then I'm going to immediately jump on, and if they take it, then that's kind of good. Me and Stirland, maybe that's one of the elect accounts I won't attack. We'll leave Stirland alive, and we'll utilize everything else. Again, we'll just grab a bunch of grain and increase our influence. No, it looks like there you go. Boom, they've just done it. Hell yeah, good on you guys. That's actually really good for us, because now it basically goes ahead and gives a little bit of an extra space to us, I guess. Now that Noel, if they want to come to us, have to come through enemy territory, which is really, really good, and I'll take that. So I think the decision has been to leave Noel to Stirland. They seem that they're doing a pretty good job of things, and we need to go deal with the Averland army that is roaming around here in the north. They're currently sieging us at Volgan. I'm hoping we're going to make it in time. We are rushing as fast as we can. The army itself is looking a bit worse for wear. We really do need like a period of peace, honestly, if we want to actually go ahead and really be able to contend. But that's fine. You know, if we just deal with everybody else, then that's fine. I don't have to worry too much, and you know, the vampires can wait. Hopefully we're going to get here in time, because I know the garrison is not... Actually, the garrison's pretty decent. Oh, and this army is tiny. The Knights of the Blazing Sun. I'm not going to stand a chance here. Okay, good. Good. Let's just move in then. Let's move in. Let's go ahead and take them. We'll assault the siege camp. Yeah, we outnumber them. They do have the main leader of the Knights of the Blazing Sun here. Again, the armor just looks incredible. They've done such an insane job with this. Yeah, it looks so goddamn good. Okay, so let's have some fun in this battle. It's a battle that we're probably most likely going to win. I don't really see the AI being able to trump us this time. So the plan is to have 2 infantry blocks, a sturdy infantry block in the center, the sturdy infantry block on either flank, and then we're going to utilize that to collapse in on the enemy as the archers fire down the central lane. Now, of course, they are going to have cavalry and all that nonsense, but we also have cavalry of our own to counter that. So I'm hoping it'll be a very clean battle, and I always love doing a bit more risky strategy, splitting up our army like this. It's always way fun than just F1, F3ing. Oh, and look at this. They have artillery. Does everybody in this game have artillery besides me? Like, seriously? Maybe France needs to go on a bit of an engineering course or something and learn how the artillery pieces do work. We do have magic, though. We do have magic, and you can see the demigryphs just ripping through that battle line like nobody's business. But yeah, we're going to need to get our men up here, and we're going to need to get them up there quickly. As you can see, that artillery rips through us. Yeah, it's brutal, man. Oh, that artillery is just ripping through us. Luckily, our missiles can now fire back. I might even, honestly, send a infantry block around the flanks just to go ahead and charge down that missile line. I'm actually literally going to do it, because if I don't, we're going to be in such a bad situation. Okay, you guys have to go face them, and then you guys just go all the way around the flanks. The cavalry is now back here, so I'm hoping the cavalry can maybe do a little sign, but I have not got my hopes up high as we reverse in here. Yeah, go. Okay, boom. First infantry block is now engaging. The second infantry block is moving around as fast as we can. It might not even be a bad idea to stick these guys into a wedge formation. I mean, realistically, a column would actually probably be a bit better as we get closer and closer. Are we in there yet? No, a little bit further as we take a decent amount of damage there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want you guys like on top of the artillery before we do charge in. Our missiles doing a good job as well. And there we go. I'll give the command to charge. They'll collide into battle. I mean, look at how many soldiers these guys have. I'm going to dismount and deal with the artillery piece. I wonder if Galmaraz can take down this artillery piece quickly. Yeah, Galmaraz can destroy this very quickly. There you go. Boom. One piece of artillery done. Nice. It's going to be a little bit harder to get on this one, I think, because it's a bit more embedded in the enemy line. Yeah, the other boys are now coming in as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing in on this one. You can still get some decent kills on them. It's actually destroying the artillery piece. I also imagine it's probably not a bad idea to use like some magic or something as well. I'm sorry, Horsey. There's nothing I can do here. I need to destroy the artillery. Definitely should have done this in the last battle. There you go. That's both the artillery pieces done. And the battle won as well. Okay, so overall, a pretty solid victory there. We expected it. We did take casualties because of the missile fire coming in. Oh, man, even got like destroyed models for the artillery as well. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. And with that, the victory has now been claimed. Perfect. So that's going to nullify the armies in the north. However, when I was making my way up here, unfortunately, it does seem like the vampires have now declared war on us, which is a little bit shaky. I really want to take this castle back, but it's on the front lines against the vampires, so there's a push in right here as well. We are also dealing still with Null. I mean, do not want to peace out from this battle. That would not be too bad. Yeah, we're going to peace out of Null for sure. No reason for us to fight that. The Elector can go ahead and fight her own wars. Avalund is a different matter, though. I want to at least reclaim that castle. And we can't reclaim that castle. I will. Heavy losses, but definitely still worth going in. We can also pick up some Khorne warriors. We have a token Chaos warrior, some Putrid warriors, some Chosen. Very nice. Again, keep in mind that we'll definitely take these guys up. The Leopard Pikemen are good, and so the Empire State Troops. But keep in mind, a lot of the Khorne warriors and stuff are all very much work in progress units. They haven't fully been fleshed out yet. So again, stuff is, of course, subject to change. This is a chunky boy, though. God damn, looks like me after a Christmas dinner. And I think that is where today's episode is going to round things up. We managed to reclaim our settlements. We pushed back some invaders in the north. We managed to take Ravenstein and keep hold of this, and also defend our southern borders. Very interesting now Sterling actually control Null. So yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap things up, but do let me know a few things in the comments down below. Should we carry on playing as Karl Franz? Should we go back to serving as a soldier? Or should we flip things on its head and play as Manfred von Carstein next in this save game? So we'll leave the war against Karl Franz. Be sure to let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Make sure to drop a like as well if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.